Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have a big update. Shawn Ryan's war against Tim Kennedy after he lied on his podcast. Lies, 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 as we've talked about, is continuing. Shawn Ryan clearly not happy at all with what has unfolded with Tim. Obviously, can't blame the guy. He had his podcast platform, for lack of a better word, abused and used by old TK. He did one big thing already. Now he finally addressed it with his first ever comments about Tim Kennedy. We're going to get into all of that and much more. But before we do, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Costs you guys absolutely nothing and is a huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below as well. I love seeing the comments. I want to know, do you think the Tim Kennedy stuff is done? Will he be punished? How will he be punished? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading what you guys are saying. Hit that bell. All notifications turn on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me as well. Please give me a follow there. Now let's get into it. So as we know, Shawn Ryan's interview with Tim Kennedy was one of the biggest he ever did. It was also one of the biggest pieces of evidence that was used against Tim Kennedy when the claims in fake war stories just started unraveling. Of course, his teammates came out. He told stories in there about splashing rounds into people using a thermal imaging device. He talked about shooting a child and taking his rifle home. Stories that his teammates swear, and that's just two examples. That's just two examples. Stories his teammates swear up and down are 100% BS, not true, never happened, are complete fiction. Obviously, there was also a video clip from the American Warrior show where Tim Kennedy is asked about having a Bronze Star with Valor. He says that he does. And then on top of that, he tells this insane story that is so vanilla, you would never get a BSM with V for it, where a guy was shooting at them. He shot at the guy, and that is how he got the award. That video, of course, kicked the floodgates wide open. So I'm going to put this up on the screen. We've talked about this before. This right here at the top, that's actually my video right below it. But this video here at the top is when Shawn Ryan changed his thumbnail. So it says under investigation for stolen valor. And then he changed the headline to say Tim Kennedy under investigation for Bronze Star with Valor claim. Let me click on that real quick. It doesn't really matter what's in this video. I'm actually going to get into some issues we've been having. I'm going to highlight this. It says, while we strive for accuracy, some statements made by our guests may later be found to be verifiably false. We encourage listeners to critically evaluate the content and conduct their own research on topics discussed. We take the issue of stolen valor extremely seriously. We want to be clear. The false claims of one guest do not undermine the integrity of the many veterans who have joined us and shared their stories truthfully. So this is what we already knew Shawn Ryan did. He put this out there. It made a lot of waves when he changed his thumbnail, when he changed the headline. That kind of got the ball rolling on this. Well, now he's done actually even more than that. And I am going to, what I'm going to do here is, so for those of you who don't know, they have been attempting to silence me. And I don't mean Shawn Ryan when I say that. I'm pretty sure Shawn Ryan could not care less about what's happening here. Obviously, I don't think that is the issue at all. But I'm going to give you guys a little background. Somebody, I have a very good idea of who, is going after my YouTube channel. And the only videos they want taken down and are trying to get YouTube to forcibly take down are any video with a Shawn Ryan, Tim Kennedy clip in it. So you might have seen some old videos have been edited and such. That is because of this effort to silence me and get the expose and the exposure I've done from all the BS in that interview that I publicly dissected online. It's been an ongoing issue, repeated issues. It's gotten to the point to where we need to be very careful. So I need you all to understand I can't show you this specific clip, but I'm going to read to you what Shawn said. The reason I can't show it is because of these repeated issues. It's kind of pathetic. It is downright sad. And it goes to show these people will go to no lengths. And again, I'm not talking about Shawn Ryan at all. I respect Shawn Ryan. Don't have an issue with him at all. I've never spoken to him. Don't have an issue with him. But he released an episode. So I'm not saying this about him. So don't cut this up and claim I'm going after Shawn Ryan. I know who is trying to get my videos taken down. You guys can use your logic, and I'm sure you will be able to figure it out as well. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to go ahead and read you what he said. So he released an interview with a guy named AJ Gentile. And at the 2 hour and 57-minute mark, he talks about Tim Kennedy. He says, we've had a couple stolen valor guys on. In fact, one of them, the Army is investigating that person for stolen valor. And if it comes to it, and when it comes out, I'm waiting for the official investigation to run. But if it comes out, then I'll have to make some kind of statement. He's asked, because you released the episode. Shawn says that person's been around a long time. I got a lot of flack afterwards. This person came on, then all these other people started diving into his background, and it caused a lot of it's been a huge pain in my ass. But I mean, I can't verify everybody's service account is what he's saying. That would take months, maybe years to track everybody down there that was there. And I mean, it makes me sick that somebody would do that. But, my argument is I got approached by somebody. My argument was, well, I see you coming at me and you're blaming me for platforming this person. How would I know that? But so it's great you want to hold me accountable. Why don't you hold the U.S. Army accountable, right? That would be the right thing to do, because I'm just a podcaster and this person is still in. So why don't you think that the U.S. Army should be held accountable for sending a guy out and spreading stolen valor lies? So he's calling out the Army. He is calling out the people who are calling him out. And you know what? I'm not here to criticize Shawn Ryan at all. Shawn Ryan's built a huge platform podcast, but those are the comments. I just read them to you. I wish I could show you the audio clip, but then again, I'm just going to have to battle it out with any time I talk about Shawn Ryan and Tim Kennedy, the video gets in trouble on YouTube. And again, that's not a shot at Shawn Ryan. I don't think he's causing these issues. I'm fairly confident I know what's going on, but it's not worth getting into right now. So my feeling on that is I think Shawn Ryan did the right thing by changing the thumbnail, putting out that statement. Now he's addressed it in his podcast. You can go watch it at 257. In the interview, he talks very bluntly about Tim, and he also criticizes the Army for not doing anything about it so far. And Shawn is right to do that. Everyone is right to do that. This guy is out there still telling stories, still hammering away. We are at the fact that they have not dropped the hammer on this guy. The evidence is overwhelming. So I don't know how these investigations work. I don't know why they're seemingly dragging their feet, but that's where it's at. And I hope that more people raise their voices up. I hope more people take a stand for truth. I applaud Shawn Ryan for making that statement and saying once the investigation is done, he will make a full statement, and for also criticizing the Army for not doing anything. It'd be easy for Shawn Ryan to say nothing and do nothing. He's not taking that path. He's not diving into it in great detail, but he's now addressed it with the thumbnail and the title. He addressed it on his latest episode with the comments I just read you. So Shawn Ryan, props to you. Probably should have been done a little bit sooner, but I understand why you maybe were doing some due diligence. But anyway, that's where it's at. Shawn Ryan's war continues against Tim Kennedy, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing. Hit that bell above. All notifications turn on. You won't miss a single thing. And then right here, Instagram, David _Hookstead, X D Hookstead. As always, I'll see you all next time.